Fine, ma'am.
Others, I want others, please. I'm sharing my screen. People who want to say volunteers, if you're not coming, I have to call by name. I'm leaving the people who have already explained. I don't want. I want to give all chance. I want each one of you to explain. Okay, I'm sharing my screen for third program. Yeah, third program is on the screen. So one can start. Say your names and start. Yes, anybody, please. If you're not coming, then I have to call. I don't want to force you people, but you have to come because this is required not only for your exam point of view, but once you join for companies, definitely they'll ask you to present your work. So then at least for that, we are starting your communication. Yes, please.
Kaushik.
Kaushik. Okay, Kaushik. You can start, Kaushik.
For Java string identity functions.
Okay.
From studying from main program, we have a data input stream class, which is a class stored in Iowa package. Import of the user string from the user string buffer. It's used to store the sequence strings in the buffer. It can be modified. The first statement println is used to printing the buffer what the content it holds, and then print capacity of the buffer by using the capacity function to printing the capacity of the buffer, and then reverse. And what the string has been stored in buffer, you are just reversing the buffer contents, and then length of the string. With the help of the length function, we are counting the number of letters in the buffer. Other one, you are creating the string, and we assign converting that buffer what is stored in the buffer, what is got in the buffer, converting to string. And again, we are converting that resultant operation result to uppercase. So using the uppercase method, and reading the inputs from the user, and
Kaushik, what happened? Kaushik? Kaushik is here. Finished? Okay. Uma is here. Uma is here. Uma?
Yes, ma'am.
You have to speak to Ganesh sir, HOD sir. You have to say, because you were having shortage of attendance, you have to speak once to sir. I think you have to produce medical certificate.
Ma'am, for about first sem?
You just speak to sir, no? Once you speak to sir, Ganesh sir.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, next person.
Ma'am, can I explain, ma'am?
Yeah, say your name and explain. What's your name?
Ma'am, Manish, ma'am.
Manish. Okay. Okay, Manish.
Ma'am, can I share my screen?
You want to share? Okay.
Yeah,
I'll stop. I will stop sharing my screen. 1 second. Yeah. Yes, Manish, you can start.
Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, this is program 3, ma'am. I have taken string buffer and it assigned it as Manish, ma'am.
Okay.
And I have taken a scanner to read input from the user.
Okay.
And I will print the string Manish here, ma'am.
Okay.
This here. And I will append that string with the Manish Dongrekar here, ma'am. I have appended this to Manish Dongrekar.
Okay.
and I'm printing the length of that string, ma'am.
Okay.
That is 17.
Okay.
And the capacity, ma'am.
Okay.
Your capacity.
Okay.
And I'm reversing that string, ma'am. The
Okay.
string is reversed. And I'm converted that string buffer to the string, ma'am.
Okay.
And I'm converted that string to uppercase.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Next. Next, who want to show? Who want to explain? 3 more people. 3 more people for first program. Third program.
Ma'am, can you explain?
Yes, who is that? Say your name and you can start explaining. You want me to share or you will share?
Ma'am, you share the screen, ma'am.
Yeah. Say your name and start so that I can mark in my attendance that you have explained.
Trupti, ma'am.
Okay, Trupti.
So the data input stream we are creating we're creating an object for the data input stream, which is in the which is the package for input output, and here we have a string buffer, and we are declaring the string buffer. We are passing a value to the string buffer as hello, and we are printing that in the next line, first string, that is hello, and then we are printing the capacity of the buffer, which is using the function called capacity, and the same we are reversing the string with the function reverse, and the next is we are printing the length of the buffer, and then we are storing the buffer in the string using the toString, and we are the same string that we have stored, we are converting that into the uppercase, and we are taking the input from the user and we are appending that to the string, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. 2 more people.
Shall I
Ma'am,
explain?
Samir, ma'am.
One by one. Say your name and start.
Ma'am, Panindra, ma'am.
Okay, Panindra.
Ma'am, data input stream, which is used to take input from the user, ma'am. And string buffer B will store string hello, ma'am. B will stores the hello, ma'am. And it next line system.out.println capacity of B is, it will prints the capacity of B, ma'am. String buffer B, ma'am. And next line it will reverse that hello, ma'am. Which will be stored in B, ma'am. Next line it will print the length of a buffer, ma'am. And after that B will stores sorry, ma'am, S will stores S will copy the string in B, ma'am, with B, ma'am. And next line uppercase of B, it will convert that string into uppercase, ma'am. Next we have catch block, ma'am. It will print if any exceptions are there in the program, it will show, ma'am.
Before that, you left 2 lines.
Yes, ma'am, I will explain.
Ah.
Yes, ma'am. In this append, ma'am. Append means adding the string, ma'am.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, one more.
Pooja here, ma'am.
Yeah, Pooja.
First class will be created. Here the class name is P2. Then in main function, data input stream, it is a built-in function for taking a value in console. So here we are creating an object and storing it in K. Next, string buffer, it is also a built-in function. It is used to check the size, and we are storing the string hello in B. And next we are displaying the string and checking the capacity of the B by using the b.capacity function. Then we are reversing the string and finding out the length of the string and storing it in S. After converting it into uppercase, we are taking some value from keyboard and appending, ma'am.
Okay, Pooja. So 5 people is done for this program? Yes. Next, we move on to the 4th program. So I don't want this. This is very simple one. We'll just go to this interface. Yeah. Before that, let me take attendance for this hour again. 43. See, only 43 are there. Huh? Last I was not taking, so you people were leaving. Anaga?
Yes, ma'am.
Abhilash? Abhilash? Akil? Akrut? Anusha?
Yes, ma'am.
Arvind?
Present, ma'am.
Arifullah?
Yes, ma'am.
Penaka?
Present, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Banu Prakash? Bhargav? Bhargav? Rahmatullah? Chaitra?
Present, ma'am.
Chandana?
Present, ma'am.
Charan? Darshan?
Present, ma'am.
Diksha? Dakshayani? Dakshayani?
Present, ma'am. The mic issue.
Kishan?
Present, ma'am.
Harshit? Hemalata?
Present, ma'am.
Uma?
Present, ma'am.
Jayant? Jayant? Divya?
Yes, ma'am.
Kaushik? Kaushik? Explain and left. Lakshmi?
Present, ma'am.
Lavanya? Manish?
Ma'am, Lavanya present, ma'am.
Manoj? Manoj?
Ma'am, Lavanya present.
Yeah, marked. Mohit? Naval?
Present, ma'am.
Navya?
Yes, ma'am.
Navya, present, ma'am.
Yeah, Nikhil?
Present, ma'am.
Mohit also present. Panindra present.
Present, ma'am.
Pawan? Pooja?
Present, ma'am.
Purnima? Raman?
Present, ma'am.
Rashmi?
Present, ma'am.
Rupak?
Yes, ma'am.
Sai Kumar? Sai Kumar? Samir?
Present, ma'am.
Santosh?
Present, ma'am.
Sadab? Sadab?
Present, ma'am.
Sharan?
Ma'am is present, ma'am.
Present, ma'am.
Shashank? Shashank? Sheetal?
Present, ma'am.
Shivani?
Present, ma'am.
Soumya? Soumya Shri? Spurti?
Present, ma'am.
Shri Vishnu present. Mohit marked. Sugandhini?
Present, ma'am.
Sushma?
Present, ma'am.
Sushmita?
Present, ma'am.
Sushmita, you?
Present, ma'am.
Tirtha?
Present, ma'am.
Sukti, Varsha,
Present, ma'am.
Present, ma'am.
Veena, okay. So fourth program. Fourth program, you can start explaining and say your names and start explaining. 5 more people. Yes. If you're coming, fine, or else I have to call you. Anybody? No?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, what's your name?
Rupak, ma'am.
Yes, Rupak. You have not
Okay,
explained
ma'am.
before?
Yes, ma'am.
Before you have not explained?
No, ma'am. I haven't.
Oh, okay. Okay, Rupak, you can
Ma'am,
start.
so the program starts with the interface. Interface is it's like creating an abstract class. So it defines the abstraction of this. So we're creating just the methods here, not exactly the methods, just the defining it. Public void area of rectangle and area of triangle. So we're creating the abstraction. Then we come to the class measures. We declare the uh, variables of it, and we also define a method in which we assign uh, L as into len and h into the height. Then we come to the we define another method for the triangle. We define int b and int h, which is base and the height. Then we inherit the class from the measures class, that is the calculation where it will the calculation of the area and the area of rectangle and area of triangle will be implemented in this class. Then we come to the final main class, that is the area calc, in which the public means the main method is defined. In cal ob we're creating a new object. Then in the upcoming statements we are defining the values of those objects. Then lastly we're calling it.
Okay. Next.
Ma'am, Samir.
Okay, Samir.
So program starts from area cals, which is the class of main function. First we have declared object that is ob of cals type. Then we are calling set rect, that is set rectangle, which is a method which is inside cals
Yes.
which is inside measure class.
Okay.
Inside which we have declared different variables len, height, base, and ht. Then we have defined two methods, that is set rect and set try for change not changing, like for assigning L as len and height, h as height, and b as base and h as height. While calling, we'll be sending 20 and 10 as values. So according to that, it will be calculating the values. Then we'll be calling set tri for calculation of triangle with values 20 and 30. It will be going to the same measure function, then calling the set try method the main calculation will be done in class CALC, which is having the inheritance of measures class, where the printing of area of rectangle and area of triangle will be done, as it will be holding the values of length and height for both rectangle and triangle. Then we are calling area rectangle and area triangle for the calculation, like the thing I said earlier.
Okay. Okay. Next.
Thank you.
Next. 3 more.
Ma'am, Anusha.
Yeah, one by one. I heard Anusha. Yeah, Anusha can start.
Yes, ma'am. First, we'll create an interface, that is area, which contains 2 methods, that is area rect and area try. And then we'll create a class, that is measures. Here we'll define length, height, base, and height. And then we'll create 2 more methods, that is set rect, which contains int L, that L as length and H as height. And then we'll create one more method, that is set try, B as base and H as height. And then we'll create a class which extends, which inherits measures and then implements the interface, that is area. And then it defines area rect, which says the area of the rectangle, and area try, which gives the area of triangle. And then in the class area calc, it calculates, it executes the main program, that is it creates an object OB, and then using the object we'll call setRect method using parameters, and then setTry method, and then we'll call other 2 methods, area rect and area try.
Okay. Okay, Anusha. Next.
Ma'am, this is Teertha, ma'am.
Yes.
There is a interface area which has 2 abstract methods, area rect and area triangle. And there is a class measure which has variables declared length, height, base, and height. And there are 2 methods, set rect and set try. In set rect, value of L is assigned to length and value of H is assigned to height. And in set triangle, value of B is assigned to base and value of H is assigned to height. Next, class calc, which inherits from the class measures and implements interface area, which has 2 methods, area rect and area triangle. In area rect, the calculation for the area of the rectangle is done, and in area try, the calculation for the area of triangle is done. And there is class area calc, in which contains the main calc OB equal to there a new object is created. Through those objects and through set rect and set triangle, the values for the variables are passed. And area rect and through area rect and area triangle, the calculation of the area is done and the output is displayed.
Okay. Next, last person.
Ma'am, Sushmita U.
Sushmita U. Okay.
First, we have interface area, which has abstract method, 2 abstract method, that is one is area rect and area triangle. And we have class measure, which has 2 methods, that is set react and set triangle. Set react contains LEN and height. LEN is assigned, L is assigned to LEN and H is assigned to height. Hello, ma'am, am I audible?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, you are audible, Sushma. Audible.
In set triangle, base is B is initialized to base, assigned, and H is initialized to HT. We have class calculation, which inherits the property of measures and implements area interface. Here we have 2 methods, area rectangle and area triangle. area rectangle prints the area of rectangle, and area triangle prints the area of triangle. And we have another class, area calculation, where we have main class. First, we create constructor OB, and then first we in there's OB dot set react, and then in this method we initialize L to 20 and H to 10, where len is initialized to 20 and height is initialized to 10. Then in set triangle we initialize 20 to base and HT to 30. Then area rectangle is called. There we print the area of rectangle, and in area triangle we print the area of triangle.
Okay.
Ma'am, this is Sushmita U.
Yeah, mark Sushmita U. I have marked. I have marked for Sushmita U only. Okay, so we'll stop here and we'll continue in the tomorrow first hour class. We have first hour class, right? So we'll continue tomorrow.